Hey everybody, this is Roy Kenny, and this is Favorite Game Friday, where we have a group of contributors with completely different tastes in gaming talking about their favorite game in the category of the week. This week we're talking all about longer games. Is there a game that has a longer playtime, but even with that longer playtime, you still really enjoy it and love getting this long epic game to the table? Make sure to leave in the comments down below your favorite longer experience game, and let's get to the contributors' clips.
Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Libby, this is Julian. Together we are Box Meeples, and of course you can find our channel on YouTube. My pick this week is Near and Far. Now, we have started this campaign and it's been sat in our coffee table for a long time, and I would more than happily sit and play for maybe a whole day, a whole weekend, and get through chapter after chapter. This one is broken down into chapters, so you don't have to do it all in one chunk, but I would quite like to.
What a day that would be. My game for playing all day would be Eclipse. Now obviously this isn't as epic and grandiose as Twilight Imperium, but if you sit down and play with 6 people, you're going to be here for a long spell of space exploration and combat and all sorts of development of interesting systems and seeing how they compare each other's. Who knows how it's going to end, but how it will start and how it finishes is going to be very different.
When I think of long games, there's 2 things that come to mind in particular. The first of which is a long game. I haven't played it. I haven't. But it's a joke. It's a gag. Get it? But the longest of games, the longest one that I've actually sat down and played is probably Twilight Imperium. And if I want to play something long, epic, and huge, I'm going to try that one again. I've really enjoyed it. Played it twice already. I haven't tried 4th edition yet. And one day, and I do mean like all day, one day, I'll try 4th.
If you take a look at the box here, you'll see the Valor and Villainy Ludwig's Labyrinth says 25 minutes per player. That's hilarious. A couple of weeks ago, we played our 3rd or 4th adventure in this. We started at 6, we ended at 11:30. It took 5.5 hours. We had a fantastic time, but we pretty much just resigned ourselves to we can only play this on weekends. We can't play this during the weeknights while we finish the adventure. But really fun game. It's the cooperative expansion, Ludwig's Labyrinth and the Valor and Villainy universe. Really fun, but ooh, it's a long boy.
Long games, huh? Well, I don't play a lot of long games. However, my favorite game of all time, I would classify as a long game. That is Dwellings of Eldervale. Roy, did you get that? Dwellings of Eldervale.
Airdrop it to me.
Got it.
Hi, it's Barb, Meeple PhD, and my favorite long game right now is Now or Never. This is the 3rd in the Above and Below, Near and Far, Now or Never series. It incorporates storytelling into the board game. You're also building out a city, you're adventuring on a map. All of this comes together in an amazing game. For us, it's been playing at least 3 to 4 hours. It doesn't feel like it. I am engaged the entire time. That's why Now or Never, my favorite long game right now. Happy Friday, everyone.
Assalamu alaikum. My favorite long form game of choice is going to be Mansions of Madness. Now in this one there are going to be different missions which are going to be smaller, but even the smaller game is going to be 60 minutes minimum, but easily you can go up to 2 hours, even up to 3 hours, because there are going to be lots of events that are going to happen. You have to go through a lot of text and you do want to explore as much of the mansion as possible, so the game becomes long without becoming boring, because you are always invested in the story that is happening in Mansions of Madness. So my favorite long form game, I don't play any game which is longer than this. Mansions of Madness, my favorite. Happy gaming.
Hi, I'm Josh from the YouTube channel Josh Yaks, and my very favorite long game is my much beloved War of the Ring Anniversary Edition. It's already a long game, but we make it even longer because ever since 2009, I've been using a variant created by BGG or Jimzik, where the Fellowship starts in the Shire and thus has an even longer journey to travel to reach Mount Doom. Of course, since we love the game so much, this extra playtime is more than welcome. Cheers.
Hey there, it's Diane. I just want to give you a quick update on a game I'm in the middle of. We're 4 hours in. It's super exciting. It's Nemesis. You probably have heard of it. And it's sort of semi-cooperative, and we're having a great time running around the ship and trying to kill off all these aliens, and we're having a great time so far. Oh my god. So we're 6 hours of the way through a game of Nemesis. Super stressful. I can't believe I agreed to do this. This is really taking a toll. I thought this was a cooperative game, and I don't think these guys are my friends after all. I don't know if I'm going to make it.
For me, I'm going to have to say War of the Ring. War of the Ring is still like my number 2 game of all time. I love the IP of Lord of the Rings, and this is just a gigantic epic game starting in, you can start all the way back at Rivendell, and you're trying to take the hobbits all the way to Mount Doom as the Free Peoples. The Shadow is always encroaching in on all the strongholds, trying to take all of those over. It just plays out at this gigantic epic long game. It normally plays like around 4 hours, which is a pretty big ordeal, but I have really enjoyed all of my plays of War of the Ring. I was looking at my collection. I've owned this game for like over 11 years, and I still have so much fun with it. That is War of the Ring, the board game.
Hey everybody, my pick this week is this one right here, the Exit Advent Calendar. And you can see from the playtime, it takes 24 days to play. That's a long time for one game.
Might be the longest playtime.
It might be.
My pick this week is Ark Nova because, well, we only played it with 4 players, but it takes a really long time with that. But it's a great game.
Yeah, super fun. I agree. And hey, while you're watching this, if I did my math correctly, we are at Grand Con right now. And if you see us there, we have stickers, including the very brand new limited edition Ben Casey MD sticker.
Claim yours if you find us.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Bye.
The longest games that I've played have not always been the funnest games. However, I do really like Feast for Odin, and I consider that a long game. It's not like Twilight Imperium level, but yeah. Let's feast. Let's feast some lengthy game.
It's always interesting to look at those games that have a longer playtime or maybe feel a little bit more epic and figure out which one of those that you still really enjoy and are worth getting to the table even though they play so much longer. Make sure to leave in the comments down below your favorite long game. Make sure to check out our contributors from all around the world who join in here on Favorite Game Friday. It's always awesome to have everybody be a part, and if you'd like to be a part of Favorite Game Friday, all you have to do is check out the Google Drive link down below. Anybody can join in. Just do a super short video on the topic for the week. Next week, we're going to be talking all about favorite designers. We just did a top 10 list here in the studio, and it'd be really cool to see all of our contributors' favorite designer. What designer do you really enjoy and has a bunch of games that you like playing? Make sure to leave that in the Dropbox so that way we can have it for next week's video, and I'll see you next time.